Welcome back to Oblivion Remastered. This is Below, and continuing my blind playthrough. Working on the Knights of the Nine. So we just collected the helmet. The Divine Helmet. And now we'll go to their headquarters. Or at least what used to be their headquarters. I assume it's not going to be there anymore. Okay, let's go to quest. All in the south. Okay, let's teleport down there. But it's supposed to have the chest piece, I believe. Is this it? Looks like it. Guess we'll see if anyone's home. Knights of the Nine symbol. Surround ML's ring fits perfectly into a diamond shape, opening in the floor. Well, good thing I picked up the ring. Cool. Let's see, anything else around here? Nope. Got anvil down here. Door? Ooh, that looks like it's it. That looks like a trap. Why breathing on self?
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
To the bite of death. Sir Gregory. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Hold on 1 second. Does it work on this creature? Human ghost thing? Looks like it would. Oh, but he got back up again.
Sir Gregory, you are defeated. Sir Casimir, step forward.
Here we go again. Might want to speed this up a little bit. Give me, like, let's choose that guy there, that one there, that one there, that one there, and that one there.
You have bested
And you.
Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus.
Looks like he forgot his show. Good thing I'm using these because I don't think I'll get my arrows back.
Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself.
Is it that one there? Nope. Oh yes, it is that one there. He's got a great sword, this one. Can I see if I can find the arrow? There it is.
You have overcome half of us, and yet you remain standing. Perhaps Sir Caius shall test your true mettle.
Probably not. Well, this guy's got a lot of life. Okay, 2 more, and that guy I assume. Let's equip. I still have, let's see, is Staff of Sanguine here? Yeah. I have a Staff of Corruption. Okay. Don't need that, I believe.
You show a fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries, but now you face Sir Junkin.
A terrifying opponent.
You have lost, Sir Junkin. Sir Torolf, show the challenger the ferocity of the North.
Did I do it too
You have
fast?
stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me!
Alright. He trembles before me. Oh, did I kill him?
Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
Wow, those must have been some weak people coming in here. We defeated the ghostly guardians. Now I can claim the curse. I've recovered it. I shall talk to the ghosts of the former Knights of the Nine to see if they can aid me in my quest for the remaining Crusaders' relics. Tell me, do you know of any more relics?
By the Nine, I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight.
I have the helm.
You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped.
Knights of the Nine.
The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplished while we wait for one to come and finish what we began.
I see.
One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned. Go, with virtue.
Let's see.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate?
Please tell me.
When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed.
Cursed? What do you mean?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything.
And about the gauntlets?
Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
Okay. Tell me of the curse.
It was placed on me for defying the teachings of Stendarr in his very chapel. My entire lineage was ruined by this curse. Whether it is connected to the fate of the gauntlets, I do not know.
Gauntlets of the
I have
Crusader.
no doubt that they still lie within the chapel of Stendarr in Coral. No mortal man could lift them. We had only the best of intentions. Truly we did. We meant only to serve the Nine and the Empire. It's hard to believe it all went so wrong. Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Do you know of any
You have my
artifacts?
tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar.
How, what must I do?
Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman St. Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision, or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
My faith will guide me?
This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowin's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
Alright. Gauntlets?
Casimir left with the gauntlets when the Order dissolved. I heard that he lost them, but I had my own problems to deal with.
Knights of the
Our
Nine.
greed for the relics overshadowed our faith in the Nine. I can only hope that you are stronger than we were.
Tell me more about the mace.
Legends say that when Pellinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aelids, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Of the
Zenithar.
original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsmen. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth.
Okay, so we now
Your
know
sword strike true.
about gauntlets and the mace. What is your tale?
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
What do you mean?
When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
Where's the fort?
It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours.
Okay.
Look to the southeast of Cyrodiil to find it. I cannot say for certain what is inside, but be prepared for anything.
That sounds good.
History and knowledge are his domain. He is the god of wisdom and logic. He teaches us, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise.
Okay, so that might be a hint. Tell me about the Knights of the
Though
Nine.
we went our separate ways when the Order fell, we all served the Nine in our hearts. All but one.
Mace of Zenithar.
Sir Ralvis quested for the mace after Sir Beric's betrayal. He believed that with the mace, he would be able to bring the rest of us together. He stayed in the Chapel of Leowin for months, attempting the test over and over. He hardly ate, hardly slept. In the end, he failed. He left the chapel broken and beaten. Sir Emil found his body and laid him to rest here at the Priory.
More about the shield?
The shield is safeguarded within Fort Bulwark. It is protected, and care must be taken when attempting to find it.
Okay.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
How may I serve you, Commander?
Knights of the
In
Nine.
matters of faith, one cannot be bogged down in the affairs of this world. Learn from us. Cast aside your treasures and serve the Nine.
Shield of the Crusader.
Sir Henrik wasn't drawn into the war as so many of us were. His mind never left the shield. May the Nine guide your way.
Greetings, Sir Knight.
Do you know anything more about the gauntlets?
Sir Casimir took the gauntlets to war with him. After what happened with Beric, who would try to stop him? Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance. Go with virtue.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader.
The boots.
But died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Yes, please.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
Do you know what the boots are?
The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them. The wars of men undermine the service of the Nine. Do not follow in our mistakes. Sir Henrik spent his days looking for the shield. He was so determined. We all were in those days. Go with virtue.
I've spoken with the ghosts, and learned where several parts of the armor of the Crusader are hidden. I should return when I have collected them all.
Greetings, Sir Knight. The gauntlets were recovered by Sir Casimir, one of our few victories during our time. But then, even our victories became our failure. In death, we continue the work that escaped us in life. The relics must still be guarded, for someday they shall be needed once more. Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more. Go with virtue.
I am at your service, Commander. Sir Junkin was lost attempting to find the gauntlets. At least he was spared from the tragedy of the Order's last days. After Beric betrayed us, Sir Ralvus journeyed to the Chapel of Leowen to attempt Zenithar's test of faith. He tried to reach the mace again and again, failing each time. He became obsessed with it, refusing food or drink for days. When I finally received word of his quest, I went searching for him. But I was too late. Sir Junkin helped me carry his body back here. I failed my friend, and I failed Zenithar. Perhaps you can succeed where Sir Ralvus could not, and redeem us both. Go with virtue.
Seek out the priests in the Chapel of Stendar. When Sir Junkin died while questing after the boots, I mourned his loss. Now I wonder if perhaps it was a mercy that he left us when he did. Go with virtue.
Have you recovered? Go with virtue.
Greetings, Sir Knight. Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
How? The boots have been guarded by Kinnereth herself for the longest time. Sir Junkin went after them and never returned. May the Nine guide your way.
Okay. The quest for the holy relics. Let's check out that chest piece. Fortify restoration. Resist normal weapon on self. Fortify health. Oh, nice. And there's a bunch of armor too. Maybe I should wear it. Looks pretty cool too. Okay. Map. No, let's go to quests. Okay, it doesn't mark any of it down. Cover the curse. Oh, they want me to... I thought I was gonna mark all of it down. I decided not to do that for this quest, I guess. So we got... Let me write this down real quick. So we got mace. Boots. And shield, I believe.
Seek out the priests in the chapel of Stendarr. They may be able to help you. Seek out the priests in the chapel of Stendarr.
Gauntlets, okay.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
I didn't write gauntlets down. So when you go to the priest of Stendarr.
Have you recovered them?
Mace?
Legends say that when Pelennor Whitestrake was slain by the Aelids, centuries later, the master craftsman when St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
Xanthar's tomb?
Go with virtue.
Greetings. Sir Ralvis quested for the mace after Sir Beric. He stayed in the Chapel of Leowen for months,
Chapel of Leowen.
attempting the test over and over. He hardly ate, hardly slept. In the end, he failed. He left the chapel broken and beaten. Sir Emil found his body. The shield is safeguarded within Fort
Bulwark.
It is protected, and care must be taken when attempting to find it.
Okay, now I need the boots.
Virtue. How many?
Okay.
The
Boots.
boots have been guarded by Kinnereth herself for the longest time. Sir Junkin went after them and never returned.
Kenrith.
Sir Ralph, he stayed in the Chapel of Leowen for months. In the end, he failed. Sir Henrik wasn't drawn into the war as so many of us were. His mind. Go with virtue.
I am at you. Sir Casimir took the gauntlets to war with him after what happened with...
Okay, we know where the gauntlets are. Mace?
Sir Ralvis quested for the mace after Sir Beric's betrayal. He stayed in the Chapel of Leowen for months, attempting the test over and over. He hardly ate. In the end, may your sword strike true.
Find
Boots.
the boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them. The boots.
Okay.
Walk with the Nine,
Kenrith,
Sir
I think that's a location on that map.
The gauntlets were recovered by Sir Ralvis quested for the mace after Sir Beric's betrayal. He believed that with the mace, he would be able to bring... He stayed in the Chapel of Leowen in the end. Walk with the nine, Sir Knight.
Okay. I think I got them all written down this time. Might have to come back here if I have trouble finding any of them. Hopefully not. I'll probably click on that later, I guess. Oh, I see all of their graves are here.
Sir Junkin was lost attempting to find the gauntlets. At least you completed the quest that after Beric betrayed us, he tried when I find
Okay.
may your
Just have
sword
everything I need.
strike true.
Okay, let's go on. Now we can go do quests. Yeah, with it continuing, it made me think it's probably will continue, right? Okay, let's go with Priest of Stendar. Stendar. Not an actual location, is it? Fort Bulwark? Oh. I should have just looked at my quests. I didn't realize it was giving me quests. I thought this... Okay, figured it out. Boots. So I wrote all that down for nothing. Oh well. Ooh, yikes. That's a pretty dangerous creature to spawn next to. Ooh, one of those. Oh, nice to die from my flames. Okay, I'm not sure what we're going for here. Going for the boots of the Crusader. Just right down this path. Oh, I think this is one of the...
I like what I see.
The people of Nibony consider themselves to be more civilized
All are
and
welcome
sophisticated than...
What brings you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child?
I seek the boots.
You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kinnereth's creations guard her relic, and you must pass the test before you may be granted the boots.
Test? What test?
I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested. All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials, and remind you to heed Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations.
Fear and respect nature?
Indeed. Nature itself is Kinnereth's domain. All its creatures are her wards. You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test.
Okay, so don't fight the creatures is my guess. Don't kill them, fear them, and respect them. Where is this grove?
Not far from here, to the west. Nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone.
Very well. I shall take this quest.
Then proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kinnereth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her. Good luck. Good day.
Okay, let's continue
What's
on.
the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Oh, it's just right over here. I have reached the Grove of Trials. I shall wait and see what Kenrith has in store for me. That was odd. The bear attacked me in the Sacred Grove, but I made no attempts to fight back. The cave has been revealed, and it would seem that the boots are waiting inside. Cool. Oh, nice. Boots of the Crusader. I've completed his quest. I should continue my search. Okay. What did these boots do? 4-5 restoration. Okay. Quest. I need to find Fort Bulwark. I found Fort Bulwark. It's right over there. These are pretty cool. Quests. Too bad it doesn't have any, like, bow or magic. This is all for one-handed shield users. They use heavy armor, I think.
Show me what
Ooh, Adra. He conjured that. Can't fool me with your conjurings.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Okay, here we go. Into the bulwark. I found the fort. Must go get the shield. I'll try and just arrow. There.
Where are you?
I'm right here. Oh, it's a storm. Atronach. Okay, let's switch back. I was thinking of trying to use that. Use basic arrows in hopes to get the soul, but did not work. Okay. Looks like a door. For a second at least. Okay. So backwards. Do this. Let's go to the left now. Guess I went the wrong way. Oh, I died. Can you get my arrow back? No? Okay, let's just try and follow to the left here. Okay, don't see anything there. Oh, one door. Ah. That would have been confusing if you thought you were back at the beginning, which I did, I think, several times now. The drawbridge. Gate. Okay. Seems like they did pretty well at building a fortified base for a single shell. Huh? Hit a flip. Should I cast my spell before I went over here? Oh well. What's this? Conjurer's note. The shield is here. We know this, and yet we have not found it. No doubt it was hidden from our eyes, such as ours, within the intent to keep it from those who would learn its secrets. The gate to lower levels no longer halts our progress. Make note of the candles along the walls if you would pass through. The fort must be held at all costs if we are to succeed. None enter, leave no foe standing. Keep note of the candles as you pass the halls. Maybe the candles are just supposed to guide you? Oh. Oh, here's a handle. I assume that unlocks something back here. No? Okay, maybe it unlocked a door. Oh, it unlocked the door that's right here. Why did I look at that first? Okay, got that. Lever switched. Okay, now this door's open. Let's see. Candles there. Okay. Keep note of the candles, maybe I need to step here. 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 And here. One. Two. Three. Four. Okay, so I think when they mention the candles, they mean the order that they come from. So 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. That doesn't help me. What was that? They're all just 2s and 1s. Okay, it's a quick of a note. Maybe I missed something. Shield's here, we know it is. Fort has been cleansed, and yet still eludes us. No doubt it was hidden from eyes such as ours, hidden with the intention to keep it from those who would learn its secrets. The gate to lower levels no longer halts our progress. Make note of the candles along the walls, if you would pass through. The fort must be held at all costs if we are to succeed. So it says the candles on the walls. What does that mean? Huh? What is that? It's like a picture of the shield. Two. Two, 1, 2. Not a great clue, to be honest. So maybe they mean when I enter, because you can look at it this many ways. If I look at it from here, so there's 2 candles with 1 not lit. So maybe this means 3. 3, 1. I don't know if that one counts. 3, 1, 2, 2. 3, 1, 2, 2. Three, 1, 2, 2. Oh, do they mean these candles? 1, 2, I assume 3, 1. Okay, that was just me. Though they're not on the walls either, so. No, there are the other ones, so I guess it's just the other guy wrote the wrong letter. It was a really cool puzzle. Nonetheless, okay. Ooh. Will you be willing to give me your soul? Nope, no soul. Arrow shocking.
Please, set me free.
Who are you? Oh,
Thank you for
one
rescuing
of the
me. I've lost
people
track
here.
of how long they've held me here.
What are you doing here?
I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield, and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here, and only let me out to torture me. They got nothing from me.
Who are you?
I am Sir Thedred. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusader, and was ambushed by these cowards. They've held me here since.
Can you help
I
me?
can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest. Once I have my strength, I will certainly join your cause. You'll have to go on alone. But the knowledge I've gained may be of use to you.
Can you tell me what you know?
Before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to keep the shield hidden and safe. A phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. I'm not sure how, but I just know it's a clue for making it safely through these ruins. You're the only one I've told. I hope it helps you.
Okay, thank you.
Get out of this pit and get myself some rest. We'll meet again. Don't worry.
So I must, let's actually a quick save again. I must have the eyes upon me. So maybe there's like some sort of statue
Your
or...
presence here will not be tolerated.
Nobody. Nobody at all. Okay, all this. Oh, actually doing quite a bit. Let's get over. Oh, I think I see what I was supposed to do there. There's a head here, and right where... There we go. So like I was saying, right here would have been a safe spot to be standing in. Because of the statue. Ah, here we go.
Who's there? If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get!
I can turn this one. Oh, here's a lever.
Your presence here will not be tolerated!
Let's see, I'm gonna make them all turn toward each other. Okay, that one's turning that direction. Okay. I assume this is what I need to do. Actually, it seems to be following where I'm standing. Sweet, I get it. Ah, yes, here's the door. I was wondering if I felt it for a second. Cool. This is really, really, really cool. I was wondering if there were going to be any puzzle type dungeons. And it seems like this might be the only real puzzle. In Skyrim they have a lot more really cool puzzles. Okay. I found some sort of puzzle or trap deep inside the fort. I'll need to figure out what it means in order to acquire the shield. What was that? Is that something I shoot? Okay, so my guess is I need to put something in here. That's something valuable. Up to something valuable. Okay. This is my guess. I have no clue if this is right or not, but they mentioned something valuable. That's pretty good. Let's put the helm in there. Another one of those. flask of Cloaker's Vial should be pretty valuable. Turgarth robes. Let's see, what else? Best Knights of the Iron Shield and this. Because the guy ran out of items. Did I put something in there? Yeah, I did. Maybe we need something more valuable in this. Blade of Woe. Maybe this helmet that I just picked up will be of use. I'm not sure where the helmet is. It's a miscellaneous item. Maybe I have to put the helmet in here. I'm quite thought through that. That way I don't have to collect all my items. If this is right. I got a hammer this time. Okay, there's a skull here. This has gotta be it. What was that? Miscellaneous key? Here we go. This stone. Ah, here we go. And that's not it. That's for repairing equipment, I believe. Here it is. Okay. What's next? Is gem? Okay, so seeing the gem, I have a feeling that once I finally collect all the items out of this, his goblet, helmet, maybe I actually have to match the items, but I first have to collect everything. Too many items for this. This gem again. Okay, well we know the gem goes here because of my previous attempt. Okay, that's moving toward me. His sword. I believe sword was in this chest here. Okay. His skull, I want to say, is in this chest. This one though. Let's give this one a shot. Is that right? Yep. Let's see, his goblet. That's book. So, could be that one, or that one. Or that one. Let's try this one here. Is that right? Nope. Okay, that one's definitely not goblet. Okay, let's try... Will it show me this time? Okay, that is hammer. Hammer there. Book there. So it's one of these three. Book here. Okay. It's stone. That's helmet. That's hammer. Helmet. This can't be goblet, so it's gotta be stone. Yep. So hammer or helmet? Or goblet. Okay, this has gotta be goblet here. Helmet. Hammer. Sweet. Shield of the Crusader. I've recovered the shield. I completed his quest. Oh, that was great. So we got the boots, the shield, we need 2 more relics. Okay, let's equip the shield. I believe I can have it equipped even with my bow. It won't affect me in any way. Okay, now it's a matter of getting out of the maze-like location here. Okay, I think I need to go this way. Back in this room. Can't possibly be backwards that way. Okay, so let's follow to the right. Eventually we'll make it out, right? Is it this room here? Okay. That is just the way out. Never got that one open. Oh well. Maybe it was like a trick. Make people believe that you have to get that one open. There we go. Made it out alive.
Where are you?
Okay. Quests. Mace of Zenthar. Gotta go to the Church of Zenthar and ask the priests, I believe. Priest of Stendar. And search for the holy gauntlets.
It's you. I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And who are you?
My name is Caradus O'Holan. Like you, I am a servant of the Nine, specifically of Zenithar. I came here seeking his mace. However, I could not pass the test.
Oh, it's a mace.
I'm no crusader.
Not
But
gauntlets.
that doesn't mean that I cannot serve Zenithar. In light of the recent attacks, I've signed on to protect the chapel. I'm fair with the blade, and by my honor, I'll serve the Nine in any way I can.
What can you tell me about the
Legends
mace?
say that when Pellinal Whitestrake was slain by the aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
The mace of
Legends say
Zenthar.
that when Pellinal Whitestrake was slain by the aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawen as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth. He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, and that the attack on the Chapel of Dibella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself. Good day.
Good day. Okay. Guess I go down here. It's cool to see more. Ooh, here we go. I knelt before the shrine and found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I see the mace, off in the distance. There is a glowing walkway leading towards them. The boots of Zenithar are vibrating softly, and they seem to have some connection to the mystical path. Mace of the Crusader. I recovered the Mace of the Crusader. I completed his quest. That was all? Okay. I feel like the path should have been an invisible path for that one. To make people not know for sure of, oh. I guess this is part of the quest. Oh, I already have it equipped. It's a really cool looking creature. This ends here! Oop, unless I have to reload.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Just warming up, pathetic worm.
After recovering the mace, I found the minions of Amaril attacking the chapel. They were all defeated, and Leyawen's chapel escaped desecration.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived. In no small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will, and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar has held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge you my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Umaril.
Accept. Welcome to the
I
Order.
can only hope to match your bravery and valor. I am honored to serve by your side. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment. I shall return shortly.
What do these creatures have? Oh, they have data hearts. Cool. Okay, I think I'll continue on with the quest if I don't have to wait for him. Okay, so this is the gauntlets. Almost got myself a full set. I assume he'll follow me. If not, then we'll see. Looks like I'm holding a torch. Okay, so I gotta talk to the priest of Stendar. Ask him about this. Oh, what's going on here?
Welcome, Knight Commander.
Do you know anything about the gauntlets of the Crusader?
The gauntlets, eh? They're a Relder's responsibility. Speak to him about them. Goodbye.
Okay.
I'm the chapel healer, Guerrerin Selvillo. We're glad to see you paying your
This
respects
is
here
the
at
first time you talk to. Gauntlets?
Oh, those. You'll want to speak to a Relder about them. He's in charge of keeping people away from them.
Oh,
Be
really?
seeing you.
You know, I remember, I think, seeing something around here.
What brings you here, my son?
The gauntlets.
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
I've come to retrieve them.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. They don't move, not even a bit, as if they're the heaviest things in the world. Don't you know the story behind them? I'm not familiar with all the details, but I know roughly what happened.
I'd like to know their story.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the old order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
Who is Kellen?
Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Chapel Hall. Must be thinking of something else.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist. What is it? Is there a cure? Has a Relder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me.
Do you know about the gauntlets?
You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up. I tried for hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything. I don't know why they're still here. They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendar want from me? Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time. I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. A Relder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells. I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelda, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish. Be seeing you.
Okay. Maybe we can find that cure. I'm pretty sure. Like, I remember something about gauntlets floating.
Welcome.
But maybe not.
Ognitar sure knows
But
his
here's...
way around this area.
No, I haven't. I've heard that he
No,
really
I'm thinking of
knows his
something
way
completely
around.
different. I thought it was like floating above one of those things.
How go? Good day.
The gauntlets. Actually, no. Tell me the curse.
It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them, through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done.
Kellen.
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf.
Do you know of a cure?
The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse? I've told you, the only way to lift the curse from Kellen is to pray to Stendar for the power to free him. But that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life, as will all your children and your children's children. Be seeing you.
You wish to pray to Stendar for the power to lift Kellen's curse? Yes. I prayed at the altar, and have been granted the ability to lay hands. I need to see him at once.
Ah!
You look like a bright one.
Let's see. Power. Magic. That's probably a touch. The hands. Here we go. I've lifted the curse, which means taking it on myself. As a result, I am weary and my fatigue has affected. With the curse lifted, I can now retrieve the gauntlets of the Crusader.
How did you? I feel good. I feel good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running. Look at me. I can't believe it. I feel normal. Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me. I finally have a chance to get out and see the world. I'm not wasting another second of my life, and I'm forever indebted to you, friend. Farewell.
Farewell.
Hi.
I have acquired the gauntlets. I completed the legs. I should return and find out if there is any news of the remaining 2 relics. There's two more relics. Fortify restoration and resist disease. Okay.
believe you were willing to do that for Kellen. To sacrifice your own well-being without hesitation. What business do I have acting as a priest if I'm not willing to do all I can in helping those who need it? Perhaps I need to rethink my calling.
Okay, let's return.
Sir Knight, thank Arche you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick, I think he's dead.
What happened?
At first things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpall Cave, and there he fell.
What was he looking for?
He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpall Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Beric's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric.
You know where the relics are?
Yes, my lord. And I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves, the holy relic, they're yours.
And the sword? What happened to it?
The wraith. It used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck.
Take it easy, you're safe now.
I'm sorry. I remember Sir Roderick saying something about the sword before we went to Underpall. It may be important. He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember. I hope it may help you.
You did well.
Thank you, Sir Knight. I would ask a boon if I could, although I know I do not deserve it. Would you make me a Knight of the Nine? I want to dedicate myself to ridding the world of evil. I owe it to Sir Roderick.
Rise, Sir Lathon.
Thank you. I mean, thank you, Sir Knight. I will not fail you. Give me a moment to arm myself, and I will accompany you to Underpall Cave to destroy the foul wraith.
Okay. Go do that. I'll go destroy that foul wraith. So now we have the holy pants. Profile restoration. Okay, let's go collect that final relic. The sword.
Rakatash and the Nine!
Cool, they're both here. Oh no, this is a bandit. It's a really strong mace. Okay. How'd that happen? I just like fell over. Oh, maybe it was because I ran out of stamina. And with all this heavy armor, that's gotta be what happened. Actually, regenerated a lot of stamina after I got unconscious for a second. Here we are. I've arrived. Sir Roderick died somewhere inside, battling the foul wraith that now wields the sword. Oh, he really killed me, I think. He hit me so hard that I fell. I can't travel. Yeah. Oh, maybe I can travel now. Nope, he's still fighting me. If I lose combat, then I'll be able to go up there. Okay, I think I lost combat. There we go. Teleporting back up. Oh. I gotta reload. I guess it counted as if I died. Well, that is to be expected from Oblivion. It's much rather than a crash. Okay, I assume... Yeah, it's all the way up there still. Let's go from Echo Cave down to the south. So much easier going down the mountain than trying to climb up it. Oops. I did not mean to equip that. Let's try to equip the fire spell. Okay, let's go back to the mace. Okay. Quick save. There we go. Here's a skeleton, but don't see one. I guess we'll go further into the keep. It's pretty cool. Keep underground. Okay. I think I should just switch back to this. Oh, that might be the curse. It's affecting me. Was that the ghost? Nope. That goes back outside. Maybe we could jump up there. There's nothing up there. The roof is falling on top of me. The chamber? Okay, it's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Got my sword. Probably don't want to get hit by it. There we go. The Sword of the Crusader. The Wraith has been destroyed. I need to reclaim the sword. And somehow... that he somehow twisted to his evil purpose. Sword of the Crusader. It has been desecrated. I should take it to the Chapel of Arcay in Chainhall. Okay, guess we could go back out. There's a lot of creatures here. Don't know if I went this way. No. Okay, definitely went to this spot here. Around. Oh, I should have a map. I can't look at the map? Oh, here we go. I forgot about the map. So I could go this way? It wasn't on a map at first, so didn't even think of it. We gotta get the sword blessed. Then I guess we would be ready to fight. Let's see, quest. Combat. Here we go. Let's see what we need to do to have the sword blessed. Ooh, gotta kill these guys. Amoro's runs have been destroyed. It is safe for now. I can now reconsecrate the sword of the Crusader Tarkay on the high altar. It has now been reconsecrated, and I possess all 8 of the Crusader's relics. I shall return to Priory to consult with my knights about how to attack and destroy Umaril. I'm liking this quest a lot more than the Fires Guild.
Lord Crusader, the prophet is here. He's just arrived. He seemed to know you were coming, told me to wait for you, and here you are. Come. He is preaching to the assembled knights in the chapel. You should speak to him at once.
Okay. Oh, in here. The Chapel of the Nine?
You have stepped from the humble shadows of obscurity and into legend. No feat you have accomplished in your life compares to what you have become.
You are an embodiment of Pelinal Whitestrake, the bane of Umarul the Unfeathered. The time has come for you to fulfill your destiny. Umaril lies hid in the ancient fane of Garlus Malatar. You must go there and destroy him.
Am I ready then?
No. Should you face Umaril, you would suffer the same fate as Pelinal. But times change, and even the shape of the divine itself must change with it. Where once there were 8, now one more stands with them, and they have become 9.
You mean Talos?
Aye! With the apotheosis of Tiber Septim, the face of the divine was transformed. Talos ascended, and the 8 became 9. So, although you wear the armor of the gods, it is incomplete. A relic of the old ways and the old gods.
How do I destroy Umaril
As a
then?
proven guardian of this realm, and a warrior the likes of which have not been seen in millennia, Talos grants you his sacred blessing, with the ancient gifts of the 8 and the new gift of the 1. You are ready to face Umaril.
Oh, so I am ready. What does the blessing do?
It will allow you to follow Umaril into the spirit realm upon his death. It will allow you to destroy him, body and soul, utterly and for all time. You must first kill his living body. While beyond the power of most mortals, this is only the lesser of your 2 tasks. His Daedric nature allows his spirit to escape into oblivion after death. Oh, this is what Pelinal learned upon defeating Umaril the first time. But you can do what Pelinal could not. The blessings of Talos will allow you to follow Umaril's spirit when it leaves his body. This you must do, and you must not fail. You will not, because the 9 fight with you.
I am ready.
Your knights will assemble at Garlus Malatar and await you there. Gather all those who you deem worthy. Not all who enter those halls shall return. Those who fall in service of the 9 will live on forever in the halls of their fathers. I wish you well on your quest, Crusader. We are depending on you.
They're depending on me?
Yes, Commander?
Okay. Let us go defeat him, once and for all. These guys might cause me trouble. They're still here. Wow, it doesn't seem anything is over here besides this. It's all just water. I've arrived. sworn foe awaits me inside. The final duty in my holy quest to find him and destroy him.
I'm on your side.
Oops.
Am I supposed to be embarrassed?
Yeah, one of those Knights of the Nine. Okay, let's push this button. Wow, sword is really good. And they use magic. Let's use some healing spells or potions. Let's see. Use one of those. Good. We got rid of him. I have bad potions. Let's see. Restore health. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here's the door. I see a fog wall. Let's see. Here's the button.
Knights of the Nine, follow me! Why won't you stay dead?
God, the healing buff ran out.
The righteous fury of Standard take you!
Oh, no, potions, wow.
Do it! Remember, Brunel! Die!
Another one down. Let's see. So there's gotta be some sort of contraption I'm missing here. Not these. Maybe I have to hit that glowy orb. assume I gotta get to that orb. Destroy it? He's unconscious. Okay, let's continue. That was like blocking the fog gate. Coming out through this doorway. I forget I don't have those potions. Oh, it's a green markers. That means he's right over here. Can't send my fire magic. Okay, now I have to go into Oblivion. Empty. Oh, there it is. Maybe? Did I kill him too quick? Maybe I have to take a sword. Let's see. Let's go further. Oh, here's some enchantments. Okay, let's look at the quest. I've destroyed him. The prophet told me true. I must cast the blessing of Talos on myself. Okay. Self. Blessing of Talos. Provide strength, endurance, speed, and agility. Oh, there he is. Oh, above everything. Let's get my bow out. I paralyzed him. Gotta get some arrows equipped here. Arrows of light, why not? Did I kill him? Couldn't stand the paralyze. He has been utterly destroyed. I have completed my holy quest.
Crusader, arise. Stand and face the light. Breathe again and receive your...
Oh, that's cool.
You have completed your divine task. You have restored the order. You have defeated the enemy of the Nine. The order shall serve as the sword and the shield of the Nine in the dark times to come. We owe you a debt of thanks. You have succeeded where we could not. You and your knights have held true to your purpose. At long last, our purgatory is at an end. We go to the glory of the Nine to serve in their host in the life beyond this one. You may call upon our spirits when you need us. Simply pray at our tombs, and each of us will grant you a blessing from the Nine. May your sword serve the Nine all the days of your life, Crusader. Farewell.
One still remains.
You redeemed my soul from the evil that had ensnared me. For that, I am forever in your debt. The old bitterness that seemed so important to me in life. What is that now? How to weigh that against my very soul? I took the sword down with me into evil. You have redeemed us both. The gods smile on such deeds, noble knight. May the Nine guide your way.
Wow, I really like this quest. It's really, really cool. Got so many great... Yeah, I believe this was one of the DLC. Knights of the Nine. I think I may have enjoyed this a little more than I did the Shivering Isles. It's called Shivering Isles, I believe, right? I think my only flaw is that it's very specific. The only flaw is that it's for strength classes. There's no magic, there's not a bow, and all heavy armor, I believe. But the armor is still really good, and the weapon was still really good. I mean, I don't really even have stats in the weapon in that type of stuff. Although, this is my character's stats. I have 100 strength, so I can use the weapons. I don't have the skill for blade. It's only 32, but still, it's really good. And the armor looks really cool too. Well, I really enjoyed this game. I think it was amazing. I'm so pleased that they remastered it, because otherwise I may have not gotten a chance to play it. I mean, I could play it, but I don't know if I would want to deal with all the janky, like all the janky and clunkiness of an older Skyrim, right? Well, I would like to thank you for watching the series.
Lord Crusader, how can this be? You're alive. It's a miracle. I heard voices in the Undercroft, and I came to investigate. You vanished in Garlus Malatar. After the battle, we searched further into the ruin and found you next to Umaral's corpse. You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead.
I was like
I
passed
saw
out.
with my own eyes. You did not draw breath. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret. We feared what would happen if our enemies thought you were dead.
Even death cannot stop the Crusaders.
I can see that. You'll have to excuse me. I need a moment to collect my thoughts. We found Umaral's body next to yours, but it seemed that you had met the same fate as Pelennor Whitestrake. We didn't know. Tell me, Umaral, what happened? Did you succeed in pursuing him into the spirit realm as the prophet said?
I have severed his very soul.
Then he is destroyed. We've won, and you're alive. I have to tell the others.
Again, thank you for watching the series. Please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below. My next series I plan on is Hollow Knight. I'm going to do a special challenge that the game has. I think it's called Still Soul. It's a no-death run of Hollow Knight. I think that would be really cool. And thank you again. The YouTube stream schedule is Tuesday through Friday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And on Monday, I post a Minecraft video at 6 p.m. And hope you have all a good night.